All right, let's get this weekly 7 knocked out. Okay. Number 1 says, what is the measure of angle y? Well, we have to understand that a triangle has 180 degrees. So if I add up 140, okay, I would have 140, and I could subtract it from 180, and you will very quickly see that we are going to have 40 remaining. So the angle would be 40 degrees. The next one we have is a sphere, so it's the picture. Woo, that was my sphere. That was tough to draw. And it's saying that across is 12. Okay, and that's our diameter. Okay, so we need to use the formula. Notice that it wants the radius. It does not want the diameter. So to find the radius, we have to cut 12 in half. Well, half of 12 is 6. So it's actually 6 cubed, or 6 to the 3rd power, times pi. And we need to do times 4/3. Okay, so 6 times 6 times 6. Okay, 6 times 6 times 6. Well, we're basically going to do 36 times 6. Okay, 36 times 6 is 216. And we have to multiply it times pi, and we have to multiply it by 4/3. Okay, and when you multiply all of that together, you are going to get 4/3 times pi times 216. You're going to end up getting 904.78. Okay, and that's an approximate because I rounded it. Or you could call it 905 if you really wanted to. That might be the better approximate. Okay, so this one we have to talk about the triangle, and they want us to dilate it. So we need to look at the coordinates and multiply each of those coordinates by 4. Okay, so let's look at A. A, the coordinates are 1, 4. 1, 4. Okay, so we need to multiply them both by 4. So it's going to become 1 times 4 is 4. 4 times 4 is 16. So our new coordinate is going to be 4/16. We're going to look at B. It's 4 and 8. So it's 4 and 8 for B. Okay, so 4 times 4, 16. Okay, and then we need to do 8 times 4, 32. Okay, so that's our new coordinate for B. Now we need to look over and find out what C is. We got 6, 2. So C is 6, 2. Okay, so again, we're going to have 6 times 4. Well, I think of that one as 6 times 2 and 6 times 2 again. 6 times 2 is 12. And I have another 12, so 12 and 12 is 24. And I have 2 times 4, which is 8. So there is our new coordinates. Here is the new coordinate of A here, the new coordinate of B here, and the new coordinate of C here. Okay, so the triangle would be dilated and get much larger. It would be much larger. Okay, we need to solve this one. Draw your line. Okay, we want to get the m's onto one side and the numbers to the other side. So here we go. We need to do the opposite of this to get rid of it. So let's get rid of 20. We're going to add 20. Okay, here we go. This is going to become 36. Let's subtract 10 m's and subtract 10 m's, and it's going to leave us with 4 m's. We need to now divide by 4, divide by 4. Okay, and we just did this problem over here because 8 times 4 gave us 32. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong problem. We need to do 36 divided by 4, and that one's 9. Okay, so our m is 9. Okay, the next one, solve for x, pass it out. Okay, so we're going to have half of x and half of negative 10. Okay, so I just call that 1/2 x. Okay, and this is going to be negative 5, because half of x is 1/2 of x, and half of negative 10 is negative 5, and that's still going to equal 7. Okay, so let's get rid of this 5. We've got to balance the equation. Boom, balance. So that's 0. Add 5, and we're going to get 12. But that's only a half of x is going to be 12. So we need to double this and double this. So x is going to equal 24. All right, let's check out 6. A puppy named Bruno started out at 4 pounds. Okay, so that's our starting point. So if we're writing an equation, it was 4 pounds. And it gains 1 pound per month. So it's really just x, okay? Because how many x's do I have? I have 1 x. So that's 1. There's an invisible 1 here, okay? And we want to find out when is it going to equal 10. Well, that's easy. What plus 4 equals 10? Well, 6 plus 4 equals 10. Okay, so it would be in the 6th month. Oh boy. All right, here we go. Consider the following sequence, and we need to figure out what the pattern is, okay? So I try to figure out what is my distance here, okay? That would be -7. What's my distance here? -7. What's my distance here? -7. So we need to take our 34, okay? We're thinking 34 minus 7. Well, if I go down 4, down 3, so 30 minus 4 is 30, okay? And then, 34 minus 4 is 30. And then from there, I want to go down another 3, so the answer would be 27. Or just think about it as 34 minus 7 gets you 27. That's all. Have a good one. Hope all is well. Stay safe. Email me if you need anything.